I know, because I hear us in the background.
Right. Straight
Hey,
stroke.
everyone. Thank you for joining. We're going to give a couple more people time to get on. Isis got stuck in
And then we
traffic.
gonna party and bull and party and because we not grown.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Brian. Hey, Bijou. How you doing? All right. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Brian.
What photo?
Oh, is that hubby?
I didn't get my. I didn't know. I do need
I
to
want to participate so bad because last live he was all in the background.
my wrap. I've got it in the bag. Will you bring it to me?
Good, Bijou.
Hey.
He's gonna do a guest appearance today because he's just in the background like your assistant.
No, like a supportive mate.
Yes.
That's how he in the background with this good light and all that other
It
stuff.
looks so much better today. So in case you all did not see us, was it Monday? I can't remember what it was. We had a very entertaining show. We discussed how Amber does not have any boundaries.
Okay.
She does not. And apparently she has less boundaries than I thought she did. I talked a lot about liquor, so I'm wondering if I have a problem. So I'm gonna evaluate that when I go meditate. Talked a lot about vodka, and we talked about tequila. So we will. Hey, Bijou, we happy that you caught us too. Hey, Crystal. Oh, my mama is on.
Oh, okay.
Because I shared it to my page, so
That is where we are. That is life.
my mama's on. Hey, mama, she Hey, Jenna. So I guess I got to do the PG-13 version since my mama's on here. Right, Bijou, we ain't grown. I don't know where Amber went. So we talked about how Amber didn't have boundaries. In case you missed us, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. These days are just running together. But Amber, when we went to Jonesboro months ago with her for her business.
Are you about to tell this story? You are not going to start this story all over again. That's not what we're going to. How was your day today? How was your day today?
It was fishy.
So I was wondering about your day. Isn't it crazy that it was 80 plus degrees outside?
Right. I went to work just like winter.
Not like winter. I don't think I was ready for the 83, but like I definitely, man, it's the end of times. I don't care what nobody say. It was just 30 degrees last week. Today it was 93. I saw an article about locusts the other day. It's too much going on. It's just too much.
So let's go ahead. You want to go ahead and start with the church announcement? Give Ice
announcements.
Okay. So with the church announcement. In the choir, this is what we're doing. We're doing Badu today.
Woo!
Ask the choir to give us a little bit of music in the background.
For my church announcements.
So, when I think it was Monday, we're going to call it Monday, I just told y'all to get somewhere. Amber told y'all to get somewhere and sit down.
Sat down.
Yeah. I can't curse because I'm mama on here. But so previously, Little Rock had a 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. curfew. So because y'all heathens refused to get somewhere and sit down, we now have a 9 p.m. curfew. So this is how I know I really ain't grown, because the mayor told me I had to be at the house at 9 p.m. So this reminds me of that time that Troy didn't take the chicken out the freezer.
I needed them to sit down like your mama told you back in the day. Like, y'all don't quit running in and out my house. Y'all better sit down. I needed, and nobody sat down.
Nobody. So now we have a 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew with some additional, curfews after that for the young folks because they can't sit down either. So it's reminded me of the time that Troy did not take the chicken out the refrigerator, and the countess, his mama, came in, and so everybody, y'all either need to lay y'all head down and go to sleep or get out. And I'm like, I'm grown. I'm 18. I'm not going to have a woman tell me I need to go to sleep because her son did not take the chicken out the freezer. So as I laid there, I got some of the best sleep of my life because I laid my head down because the cancer's a little crazy. But when your sibling gets in trouble and your mama or daddy punish everybody. Now, granted, I ain't got nowhere to be at 9 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? It's Little Rock. I don't have a bay here that I know of. So, yeah.
Because there could be a surprise one. A surprise.
Yeah, the way my life is set up, that one time that band camp.
That's not how necessarily life worked. Like, that's how I think life worked. Like, I tell kids, like if I have them, like if I hit one, I'm hitting them all type thing, or, that kind of thing. But I was the older sister.
Oh, yeah, y'all said it.
I was the older sister. And so, one, I definitely just got in more trouble than my younger sister did, period. But there was this one time we had gotten in trouble for acting up at the dentist's office. And there was this hater that decided to tell my mama that we were acting up while she was getting her teeth done. Yes, just mind your business. So she decided to tell my mama that my sister and I were acting up while she was in the, getting her teeth done. So when we got home, Mom, it was spanking time. And I was like, Mama, it's my fault that Courtney was acting up. So, I'm going to just take her whooping, just whoop me for both of us. It was not it wasn't her fault. Okay. And all of that. And,
Go ahead.
And so she whooped me twice, and then she whooped my sister. And she said, and that will remind you the next time you think about taking somebody else whooping. Like, I still got 2, and my sister still got her whooping. So nothing was, it was my pride that was also bruised during that situation.
I feel like this is a traumatic experience for you because
I got several whoopings.
Well, we got to get through the announcements first. Ice is your therapist. She's on her way, so we can be.
I do, so we can talk through some of these.
So the next church announcement is there's a whole bunch of people out here cooking that ain't never cooked before. And I went to get some flour for my vegan.
Excited to buy stuff.
Went to get some flour for my vegan pancakes, and I get to the bacon aisle. For those who don't cook, it's a whole aisle dedicated to bacon. And not baking because I don't eat pork. And there was no flour.
Oh, baking. I was like, nah, I eat bacon. It's a whole aisle. Never mind. Go ahead. Sorry.
Baking. Like baking.
I got you. Baking.
Oh, yeah. It has the flour and the sugar and all that other good stuff on it. So there was no flour. So my sister had to go get me organic almond flour. So that's new. And I was like, well, you know what? It probably cost $20 a bag. I probably cash out for some money. But yeah, it's nothing there. And then so when I call my mom, even though she lives far away, to see Mama, what you need, and she comes with random things that she wants from the grocery store. She wants some oatmeal in a canister and some Great Northern beans. And I'm just like, we in the apocalypse, and that's what you want. So, but my mom's from the country, so she probably got everything in her deep freezer in her utility room anyway. So, yeah, stop. Y'all ain't. And then I go to social media, and y'all cooking like it's Thanksgiving. Y'all ain't making nothing with flour or sugar. Y'all got main dishes and stuff.
I feel like it's important to talk about this bacon aisle, though. Like, I just need you to know all the places that my mind went when you said it was an aisle dedicated to bacon. I mean, I started thinking of like hickory smoked bacon, like maple brown sugar bacon. Like it was like when Bubba Gump started talking about all those different types of shrimp. That's what I kept seeing in my head on this bacon.
I don't even eat pork, Amber, so you should have been like, okay, I didn't hear that correctly.
I just felt like I really wanted to see the bacon aisle. They should make one of them.
There's a semi-aisle in the cooling section that has bacon. So, I mean, I guess technically that could be a bacon aisle. I'm country. Okay, do you have any church announcements?
I do have a church announcement.
Yes, take your time, sister. Take your time. Let them use.
Shut about a Honda when about a Honda. Now listen, the Rona is not going anywhere anytime soon. And just like several other things that you caught in your youth, a lot of the population is going to catch the Rona. The thing is, many people will be okay after catching the Rona. The reason that you need to get somewhere and sat down is because when you catch the Rona, you have an actual healthcare workforce available to take care of you. You know, a hospital that isn't, just torn in two because everybody didn't understand why you needed to sit down after 9 o'clock. So social distancing is not, these are things it is not, okay? It is not inviting 5 to 10 friends over, staying in your house and not going to the club. That's not social distancing. That's not at all. So, just a couple of things. As far as just, let's just talk about facts and fiction. You cannot, and these are just things that I've heard recently, putting a potato on the bottom of your foot while you sleep will not draw the Rona out of your body. In fact, the reason that the potato is a different color, it's just science. It's oxidation, okay? It is oxidized. This is why it has changed color.
Hold on now. Shaquana's baby daddy's auntie, grandmama said, you put a potato and you peel the potato, you cut it up and you put it on your feet. Without a sock. I don't know how it's going to hold without a sock. That it's going to draw.
It's going to draw. So the only thing that potato is going to draw is starch on the bottom of your foot. Okay, it's not. That's it. That's not. Nope. It's not going to do anything. Secondly, I keep hearing that if you put a lime in your nose for 2 days, that it will keep you from getting the Rona. I would like to remind the church that the only thing that lime goes with in this case is the Corona beer, not the virus. Corona beer and lime, coronavirus, healthcare and actual, scientific medicine. That's it. The lime in your nose.
How many days?
What do you mean? The lime?
Yeah, you put in your nose. You said 2 days.
You put the lime. The only place,
on the third day, the only place
that the lime needs to go is either in the coconut, put the lime in the coconut and drink, or you put the lime in your Corona beer. But the lime in your nose to protect from Corona, that is not a thing.
Shaniqua is a reliable source.
Which one?
The one that said her baby daddy.
She's not. She is not. I have invalidated her sourcing. That is untrue. Do not. She's not a valid source.
You know what an
off the list. We took her off the valid source list.
You know the announcement that I would like to make.
What's that?
All these people ain't read since high school, but they conspiracy theorists.
You know what?
Like, you don't even read. How you come up with this analogy? It don't even make sense. Like, I'm all for the government may not tell us everything. I'm all for that. I'm all for, reliable information may not be sitting out to them. I feel you in it. But some of this stuff that I'm reading on the Book of Faces, on the grams of many instances,
the interwebs and the Googles. I am fine with conspiracy theorists. This is the thing. I understand being distrustful. I mean, us Blacks got reason to be real distrustful of the healthcare system. I will also say this: distrust the institution. Do not underestimate the virus. How about that?
That was deep. Did y'all get y'all pen and paper on that?
Get your pen. Does the church need me to repeat it?
For the 10 minutes. For the 10 minutes.
Distrust the institution. That's fine if you want to distrust the institution of healthcare or doctors or all of that. But do not underestimate the virus because you distrust the institution. Because you can take all that distrust and still die in your home from the corona.
You know, I saw something on the Book of Faces that said that, okay, and we're joking, but this one, it really fried my chicken when I read this.
It fried your chicken?
Because I was a little upset.
Should have went down.
Writing it out for the masses. So, the word from Amber. So, okay, so it was saying that FEMA is activated when the country is bankrupt. That was like the beginning sentence. And I was like, and the thing that gets me with all this stuff is people that I think are at least semi-educated that put this stuff up. So it says FEMA is activated when the country is bankrupt. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so I know you was alive when Katrina hit. So do you think that just because of things that happened in the Southern Gulf happened that California was struggling?
I'm just trying to figure out why
they don't go together, because you can't make sense of foolishness wrapped up in foil.
I really am trying to figure out the logic in that one. Like that
foolishness wrapped up in a to-go place to go it never makes sense. It never makes sense.
You know what? But
so it's just like, okay, if you want to believe a conspiracy theory, can it just make sense? Just makes sense. Especially you, and it ain't about college degrees. I'm talking about there's some highly intelligent people that I felt past tense were intelligent that may not have that student loan debt to go along with that intelligence level. But it's just like this is what you putting out? Like, we just got to talking about Malcolm X last month and, you know, the Underground Railroad, and this is what you say? And then, you know, you ain't check nobody's source.
I just feel like of all the myths and all of the most frustrating one for me is people doubting that the disease exists at all. Like, or let's have about this good fact. Okay. If I see one more Lysol can with somebody pointing to the word coronavirus, or if I see one more bleach can, somebody holding it up going, see the coronavirus. Okay, so yes, the coronavirus, there are different strains of viruses. You know, people, how there is a flu, but there was still a bird flu, a swine flu, right? There are other types of flus. This is a different or novel. Novel means new. It's new. This is a new strain of coronavirus. Okay. So this is not like the one that they kill on the back of that they're talking about on the back of your Lysol. This is a whole different one. So again, you can distrust the institution, but please do not doubt the virus, because it is real. It is real. It is new. I have my own conspiracy theories as far as why it is here. That is irrelevant. The point is that it is here, and you must protect yourself by being diligent. Again, social distancing is not 5 of your friends taking shots at your house because you didn't go to Envy. That's not how social distancing works. Now, social distancing would be if I said, okay, Dree, where you are right now, let's get together right there. See how we're distant? Social distancing. Mm-hmm.
So before I go to the remarks from the mother's board, because my mama texts me while I'm on live.
Okay.
Do you have any more church announcements?
Any more church announcements?
I'm going to go to the mother's board.
Sat, other than sat down. That's it. And wash your hands.
Okay.
Stop putting that Lysol can up there. I'm done. Okay. Sorry.
Okay. So at the beginning, for some people who are new, some people at the beginning of the Facebook. So it's 3 of us. Isis is, trying to get on everything. So one of the concerns we have, especially with our name, Business and Bullshit, the name of the podcast that we're now doing video, is the name, our mamas. We have reverence for our mothers. What's in that solo? Anyway, distracted, ADD. So, I was like, my mom is never going to get on the podcast. My mom is never going to get on. Who mama showed up first?
Vivian logged in.
So then she sends me a text message while I'm on live while she's looking at me because she called me the other day and asked me about Zoom TV. So I was like, Zoom TV, is that different from Zoom? So, I'm Googling because I want to make sure I give my mom the most accurate information because I'm her tech queen, apparently. So I was like, Mom, it's just regular Zoom. You know what she wants to do on Zoom?
What?
She wants to do her line dancing on the Zoom.
You know what?
And if y'all follow me on social media, my mama kicks it. My mama kicks it like a single woman with no kids or grandkids or granddaughters.
My mama thinks she grown recently. She done retired and thinks she grown. I don't know where she's getting this from. You know what she need to do? Sit down.
She do. Well, she did at her house watching line dance. Well, she attempted. She didn't lie now. So now, mind you, my mom just went to urgent care, and then they sent her to the hospital because she had the
pneumonia.
Little pneumonia. I'm like, pneumonia isn't little mama. There's no such thing as little pneumonia. Like, it's not. Yeah. So now she's talking about line dance. And I said, you know what? I'm going to allow it because you in the house.
Long as she is social distancing herself, tell her have free range. Tell her, I'll watch her line dance if she just stay at home.
You had any
my mama Zoom, so my mama can line dance and Zoom with your mama from their house. They can dance together. My mother wants us to know she's here. She put it in the comments for us.
What did she say? She said she is here. I want to see that. Okay, so I don't have any more church announcements. I don't have anything from the mother's board. Do you want to go ahead and start the game?
Okay. Yes, and let me answer. Bijou, we're not talking about. We're just sharing stories. Like I shared the story about when my mama whooped us for being loud in the dentist's office. Happens to the best of us.
Oh, I just got 20 comments.
Okay, so
she said, "Why are we talking about our mamas?" And my mama, like it's two of us, and I am my mama's child. Like I'm like her. Yeah. So she know. Hey, people that just came in. I'm sorry, I don't know, it reloaded or something.
Are you ready? So okay. You got your letters out. Okay, so we're gonna play our most likely game. Someone will ask a question, we'll count to 3, and then everybody puts up who they think the person is. Okay, or the most likely person is. What?
I'm laughing at Bijou. Bijou said my mama don't know how to find her pie. Yeah. My mama probably ain't gonna know how to find mine either. So the purpose of this game is for you all who don't know us or who think you know us to get to know us better. So, Amber Nicole, you want to go with the first question?
Okay. Most likely to become a Disney princess. One.
And also, if you want to do it in the comments, you're more than happy to participate. So 1, 2, 3.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Why am I most likely to become a Disney princess?
That's you spoiled. Your husband, before we got on here, you was like, babe, I need a green sheet. He done came with duct tape and
Okay, fine.
And your daddy spoiled you too.
Okay, fine. Dang! Everybody ain't gotta put my name in. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a little delay so people can come in. So our people who are on can come in. Okay, so who is more likely to get a parking ticket at work? 1, 2, 3. We got like 20 parking tickets at work.
I've been booted twice. Thank you very much.
And how many tickets equals a boot?
A lot.
Okay, then. All right.
I don't have any right now, and that's what's important.
I got one. So, you want to go next?
Okay. Most likely to get in a fist fight with Oprah.
Oh, Yes, you.
It's who? What?
I'm not Oprah. Why I wanted to be Oprah when I was little? Why would I get in a fist fight with my mentor? And you know, so I mean,
you know what?
Okay.
I am not.
Who is more likely to meet a guy at an event, become interested in him, lose his number, and then date him later?
It's so petty.
Okay, one.
So petty. So petty. Okay, so this is true. I may have met my mate at a party and then not kept his phone number and then had to find his phone number at, a couple of weeks later. It happens to the best of us. Most likely.
Pause. No, man, you're not going to gloss over this. What do you mean that does not happen to the best of us?
It doesn't?
I may forget your name. I may forget your face.
I forgot
I
forgot his name and I forgot his phone number. That's not a thing. That's not
something.
When I called him, I said, "This is Amber. You may not remember me, and I'm sorry, I don't remember how to say your name." His name is weird. You met another Davin? That's not a normal name.
Not uncommon.
Okay.
Okay. Next question.
All right.
Okay, we're not doing none of my relationship questions, by the way. None of my. Okay. Go ahead.
Most likely to be in a music video. 1.
How do I gotta think about this?
2, 3.
Y'all know my life.
Okay.
Wait. I don't know what questions were asked.
No, she said you. She did. You. No, you knew what it was. You knew.
Okay.
All right. Most likely to win the Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh, this.
Yep.
I always say ISIS sees the good in everybody.
Everybody.
And I just see how people really are.
Everybody.
Okay. Who is most likely to call in work to go kick it with friends in another state?
What?
First of all, I ain't gonna call in work. I'm just gonna go ahead and schedule vacation or work remotely.
What? That's what I'm saying. I can work remotely.
I'll just call in. I ain't got time to be working while I'm kicking it.
Okay.
Hey, KB, how you doing?
Most likely to discover a way to time travel.
1, 2.
Okay.
Okay, who is most likely to complete their master's? The only one who has completed their master's.
The rest of us done tried. We're trying, Lord. We're trying.
You know what?
Most likely to move to Africa. She would go heal the nation. She would. She'd be doing.
ISIS would do telehealth from Africa.
She gonna do mental health work all over there.
Who takes the longest to get ready?
That's fine.
Okay, so if y'all were with us on Monday, one of the reasons we were late because somebody had put an eyelash on, and I don't wear eyelashes, and ISIS wasn't available, so
I just needed to fix my face, and then Davin needed to get my lighting right.
They did my lighting.
It's not. I mean, he set up the lighting. Okay. I did time travel, please. Okay, that's all I got. What you got? All right.
The only one I have is, I think this is probably gonna be a given. Who? I think this is gonna be a twofer.
I'm not gonna let them judge me.
Who? What are they saying? Who is most likely to be in The Hangover 4? Oh, wait. Okay. I'm gonna own it.
Well, I was in 1, 2, and 3. That's why I can't be in 4 because I don't drink no more. That's what happened.
And who has the best affirmation?
Isis. Yes. Isis is always there to be the middle ground, the soft mother love, she's ready for it. She's here for
it. Don't let them judge you, sis.
I know. Not gonna do it.
I'm doing it every day. If y'all have, while we continue with the show, if y'all have some more questions.
My mama said back to the name, are we considering changing it? No, it is called Business.
And
yes, it's called Business with exclamation point. Business and exclamation point. That's it. That's it. That's the point. That's it. Yes.
She's so righteous.
So it is, everybody has been quarantined and chill. So what are you watching while you are quarantined and chilling?
We're going to ask the audience, and then we're going to also share what we've been doing.
Yes. What are y'all watching while you are quarantined and chilling?
Bijou said, protect your image. We're out here for controversial. Okay, Bijou has a podcast called Why We Hate Church Folk. Is that correct? And I listened to that. It's hilarious.
The Blacklist. Yes.
I'm telling you about Bijou's podcast. I got to shout her out real quick. And I listened to that too. It's called Why We Hate Church Folk. And it's discuss church folks in a serious context, but it's also funny. Her and Jared, my classmates from Central High School. It's amazing. So I don't know what platforms that she's on. I listen on SoundCloud, so you may want to check out that podcast. But yes, also a controversial name.
I think I downloaded it on Spotify. Isn't it on Spotify?
It probably is. All my stuff is on SoundCloud, so I just try to be consistent. Hey, hell to the old girl, Bijou. And brought her feeling all sad and alone because she went to another school.
North Pulaski was the bomb. Thank you very much.
You know what it's at.
Pulaski.
Okay, so
thank you.
Castlevania. What's Castlevania about? She's on. Okay, so Why We Hate Church Folks is on Spotify, SoundCloud, everywhere you hear your.
I downloaded it. I had it.
Right, North
Pulaski. Yeah, North Pulaski. The Falcons.
You ain't from Little Rock, you don't understand it. It's okay.
I am from Little Rock. I just did not go to school in Little Rock. Anybody want to go to school with?
I'm talking about our viewers. I got people all over the world. Now your friends list may be just Arkansas. I know people. Hence why I had to put that post up earlier because people trying to come for me.
I gotta answer my mother's question. No, mother, we won't be changing the name. The name is Business and exclamation point, because that is what this consists of.
Shenanigans. Okay. So
Spencer Confidential was funny.
What is it about?
It was one, I just watched it first and foremost because I think Mark Wahlberg is sexy. And he is so cute. Okay. No?
Do you.
Okay. So I'm trying to think of what it was actually about. It was just, so he used to be a cop, then some stuff happened, he wasn't a cop, and the movie is about him, doing cop-like stuff. But it was really, really funny.
It was funny.
And M'Baku. Like, that's who M'Baku was in the movie. Okay,
so I haven't binge watched yet. Tomorrow I'll start working from home. Don't call me, ask me to do stuff for y'all people. But so what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to catch up with the people who I support. That was one of the reasons why I shot it Bijou out, because I'm trying to catch up on my podcast. Mm-hmm. My homeboy, I don't know if he's on. His name is Trey. He's Thanos, and he has a show that's on a local radio station. He is a he DJs hip hop music. So you looked at DJ D Nice on Instagram. I'm not gonna say Trey is on that level, but he's a bad ass DJ. Like you wouldn't. I don't know. He may could be, a mentor. So he's on Mixcloud. His name is Thanos. You can find Trey Wilborn on Facebook. And then Crystal C. Mercer, she is getting ready to drop her line. I ain't gonna give you no details, but I just been trying to catch up on local people. We buy black.
My page too, so that I could Crystal's page, yes, as well.
Yeah, she got some dope stuff that's getting ready to come out. I'm gonna save my $2.99 that I make an hour to try to get something from her. And then We Buy Black is a podcast by Gerald, who is also one of my classmates from Central. He's actually a podcast guru. Like people all over the world hit him up to ask him for tips. He's also helping us with ours. So In and Out is another podcast I've been trying to catch up on. It's a religious base. It's Christian. So I get on there. I know these two people from Arkadelphia, 3 hosts from Arkadelphia. We went to Henderson State together. I judge their theology, but they know me and they're okay with it. So
that's pretty. Thank you. Let's see. So I started so most of my shows are going to be, most of my shows are, of course, witches, warlocks, vampires, that kind of thing. Like that. Sabrina was good. Sabrina was really good.
I already saw it, but I didn't binge watch it.
So on Netflix, I watched Luna Nera. It was nice.
What's it about?
Witches and magic.
Okay.
I really, they all run together at this point. I really don't even know if I remember.
I mean, I deal with, okay, go ahead.
I watched The Witcher. I watched The Witcher. Yep. I just finished Letter to the King. It was good.
What is that about? Can you give a description?
Okay, Letter to the King literally is about what it sounds like. They needed to get this letter to the king. Oh my God. So the magicians, I love the magicians. Like right now, I have to whenever we're done, I'm watching the one from yesterday because I didn't get to watch the one from yesterday. And I am so sad that this is the last season. Like, I don't understand why we gotta end just because Q is dead. Like, I mean, we still have a strong enough cast to handle the rest of this show without Q, is all I'm saying.
Hold on one second. Let me tell you about this social media with these suggestions. So my social media network has lost their privilege to suggest movies. Either at the theater, Netflix, Hulu, streaming service. They lost their oh, Amber, you gave a spoiler alert. So because they picked horrible movies, like the movies are like, yes, give me more. I'm like, this is some cheap. Fall from Grace is when I was done because
that was when they no longer it
was I'm gonna tell you. So I had a Facebook memory, and it was the one with I'm gonna pronounce this baby's name wrong. I'm not trying to. Kinciara. She also played Annie with Jamie Foxx. But the movie before that, when she was in New Orleans after Katrina, Beast of No Nation or something.
Oh, like that. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Okay, so that's when my social media network started making bad shit. And you know how old that movie is. Right. So when they did Fall from Grace, and they didn't like Queen and Slim. They wrote 20 million think pics about that movie.
I just recently saw that one.
And they hated Fall from Grace, and I'm like, okay, well, I would.
You like Fall from Grace?
I'm not saying I disliked it. I feel like it was overhyped because the thing about it is, I feel as though if you're a veteran person in your industry, you can't be Tyler Perry giving us Donald Trump movies. I don't call it movies. You know what I'm saying?
Like, at some point in time, if you can afford a whole studio, you can afford lace fronts for these actors and actresses. And it ain't right. It is disrespectful for this man to keep putting these people on these movies with these wigs. It is disrespectful.
Wags. They ain't even wigs no more. So that was my issue. Like, my thing with that one, it wasn't so much as I hated the movie, but I'm like, y'all have all these 20 million pieces about Queen and Slim, when a lot of those people who were behind the scenes, it was their first movie project where they got as much power and influence as they had.
They wore those wigs because
No, I'm talking about Queen of Slim.
I know, but she was saying they wore them because they got a paycheck to wear them. He disrespectful for making them put them wigs on. He's wrong. He wrong for it.
And then he was in the video, so I don't have time to worry about hair. See, this is why, I make $2.99 an hour. Tyler Perry is a multimillionaire. I still have my opinion. He can listen to it or not. He probably won't. But my thing is, I respect Tyler Perry. I like that started from the bottom. Now we're here. So I don't want to disrespect him. But my whole thing is, this is why you need diversity in your writer's room and your costumes and all this other stuff, because I don't want to box it as a gender, but you're a person that doesn't care about how Black women look when we fight so much about our image.
He don't care about how the Black men look. If he got one more time to put one of those wigs on, he was wrong when he did it to Shamar Moore in that movie. He was wrong for doing it to this man in Fall for Grace. He was wrong. He is wrong for doing it to himself. He is dead wrong for those wigs on those men. It's wrong. It ain't right.
But we getting ready to run out of time.
Okay.
So what other Netflix? So right now this Tiger movie is coming out. I can't remember the name of it. Nope. Someone said it was a cult. You know how I love my cult. I was in a cult at one time. So I'm going to make sure I watch that one just because someone gave one of my buzzwords.
I don't have a unit. I want a unit, but no, I don't have one. I will say, as far as the Quarantine and Chill, check out The Prodigal Son. It was good. Okay. Check out Lunanera. Check out The Witcher. I am also okay. So I'm also Roswell. So I also have been binging Roswell. I can't be you at the same time. I can't get a straight face. Yeah. And I will say I binge all superhero stuff. So like I still watch The Flash, DC Legends, like all that. So
on my to-do list is All American, the Tiger Show I was telling you about, that's a cult. It was another witch movie on. It was kind of corny, but I'm corny, so I like corny stuff. I hate naive people. Like when they start the character off are naive, and then she does all these dumb mistakes, and then all of a sudden she's supposed to be this powerful witch, but she dumb. She has no common sense. She trusts people too much.
I feel like that's like a growth of most people. Like
every witch movie starts like that.
But every woman's story starts like that until she realizes her own power.
We ain't that dumb, Amber. We ain't that dumb. We ain't that dumb.
Check your ex list and then say that sentence. Until she realizes her power.
Touché. I'll allow.
Thank you. So, see, until you realize your power. So, you got a question? Hold on, I will tell you. So,
somebody had a question?
No, you got your open-ended question before we get ready. Oh, okay, wait, okay. So I'll tell you my favorite poem by Nayyirah Waheed. It is, knowing your power is what creates humility. Not knowing your power is what creates insecurity. What?
This Ice is about to get on this podcast. I'm too done.
How's she getting on at the end?
Right, we get ready to wrap it up. So
we said we can hit her 6 quick. Where's she at?
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't do open-ended questions because I struggled with that, because everything I was gonna ask was inappropriate. Hi, Isis.
That makes me feel left out. Wait, let me get back in protocol.
I didn't do open-ended questions because I struggled with that, because everything.
Down.
Hi, loves.
That makes me feel left out. Wait, let me get back in protocol.
Okay, this is off. That's off. Okay.
Okay.
You're cute, girl. Oh, Amber. Oh, I'm gonna need you to get on some tutorials, okay? I'm gonna need you to do something different.
That's not it. That's not it.
That's like a '90s African Kojic church service.
Not Kojic, Jesus.
I don't know what that is. I don't know.
Not the Kojic.
He said Kojic.
Okay, Isis, before we go, do you want to hit two to three of your questions of your most likely?
I am so unprepared. I just came so I don't get fired.
Right, because this our second time going live.
You're on the beast mode. Okay. So
I'm glad you could join us. Okay, so y'all, just to give you an update, Isis is out of the three of us, she's probably the one that works the hardest at work. She's probably the one. I ain't saying none of us work because I work my butt off. But Isis right now, she in the trenches with this Rona. So
she works with clinical care, and so that is very true.
I'm not saying the other two because I work. I work.
We all work hard, but yes, we are definitely.
She's trying to make us feel better. She was like, "Yeah, I be working. Yeah, I be working.
I need the tutorial for y'all. I like that.
Y'all be working. How y'all be in this group me? How y'all working?
What this?
Yeah, some days Amber be in group me 24/7. Some days Isis be in it. Some days I'm in it. It just rotates depending on the day.
It depends on what we do. Are y'all watching the Facebook Live as we do this?
Yeah.
Comments. Long as you have it turned off, because Okay, so we just did
work. Okay, so I gotta mute it. Okay, I'm new.
What's your new?
So, I don't know. We were all supposed to make sure we highlighted the business, and Andrea did 7. So,
hold on.
Firstly, I had an extra one just in case, and you asked me to say it.
Oh, you said the 5. Okay, she named 5, not 7. Excuse me. So,
Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all talking. What we do, huh?
Do you have the Black business that you would like to highlight today?
Oh. Hey, Wow Fitness, Camila Harris.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow Fitness, Camila Harris.
I went one time and she worked me out, right?
Oh, honey.
And she was like, she's not going to come back. And I was like, yes, I am. I'm going to be back.
You ain't been back. It's okay.
I'm horrible.
Okay. She doing virtual workouts, though. It's like $25.
I know. I need my life.
Is it for the month? I think it's for the month, right?
She's doing virtual workouts. So, yeah, y'all check out Wow Fitness, Camila Harris. She's really good and really encouraging.
Check out Sweets in a Jar. Kobe McNeil. This is my young adult cousin, who is an entrepreneur, and these sweets are amazing. So definitely go to sweetsinthejar.com. They are awesome.
Okay, I named like 20 Black businesses early. I'm gonna go with Bag It Up Dree with Tonya.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is she on Instagram?
She's on the gram. She's on the book. She's on the. I don't know if she's on Twitter, but she's on the gram and the book.
On the interwebs and the Googles. I would also like to just shout out the diversity booth. The CEO is her name is Amber Booth McCoy.
You know what?
Find the website at thediversitybooth.inc.com. You can follow us on Facebook as well as Instagram, Twitter, all of that. We are an amazing diversity consulting firm, and you should definitely check us out.
So if you have not already, please follow us on social media. We are Business and BLLSHT.
Exclamation.
No, not on the social media. We're not.
Oh, you're right. You're
always trying to correct me on this social. You know what?
It's like it's the third time we've done it.
Amber did this last time, and I'm like, it's right here. So
I'm sorry. I thought it was the exclamation.
We will put up a picture with the social media handles.
Yeah, that's what I made it out. Also, we are thinking, since we're unable to get together to do the podcast, we want to make sure we give you some good sound quality. We're thinking about maybe doing this weekly, every other week. So let us know, give us some feedback if you enjoy our shenanigans. This again is kind of like a Presode, so we didn't get into a topic. But one of the topics that we will be talking about, depending on if our mamas have logged in or not, is Whole is Life. Ethical non-monogamous relationship.
You have to spell the whole for them.
Oh, the whole, it's a HEA.
Right.
Is life.
Yes.
So I will be leading that discussion.
Mm-hmm.
We have ethical non-monogamous relationship.
Yes. Important.
We have is
Recovering
it
as the other woman.
why? You said what?
Recovering as the other woman.
Yeah, recovering